Now slow push. We're trying a slow, gentle push. So you go ahead and push me. And see, just go ahead, just push through me. Now, as you're pushing, something is going wrong. You see? Something went wrong. I'm not in a great position, but his push is now lost. Okay? Something went wrong. So you try again. That's good. But it's gone a little bit wrong. See? Look at that. It's really gone wrong. It's no longer a single push anymore. Now, I'm going to do it. You use your arms, do whatever, right? So I'm going to push through him. And it doesn't really matter. He gave me a nice hard jam there, but his feet still move. Are you getting his feet too?
Oh, no.
If you can get his feet, that would be good too, yeah. So he's got my arms. It's like, what can we do, right? But I'm just going to go slow, and he's still going to go back. Why? Nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong, see? Even though he has my arms, he knows exactly what I'm going to do, but my straight push is going to go straight through him, right? Even though he turned nicely. Now you do the same thing I'm doing to you. Just go straight through me. No, something has gone wrong, right? Something has gone wrong. Too hard, see? When you touch me, I feel it's like a ton of bricks. Go ahead. Oh, that's way too hard. There's like a ton of bricks on me, okay?
I feel your touch on me as more solid than say.
Yes, you think you're being like tissue paper, right? But it's physical. It's physical tissue paper, so it's still too heavy, right? Now when I touch, what you feel is something solid, but what it means is you're not able to deal with it. That's a different kind of solidity, okay? What you're feeling is the solidity of not being able to deal with it. You see how gentle that is? Yeah, and you know exactly what, it's not like I'm going to suddenly do some weird technique on you, right? Like eagle claw or something. You know exactly what it is. Now there you're, sorry, I wasn't expecting you to, that's okay. There you're just pushing yourself, okay? Now what happened there was just the energy amped it up a little bit because it was an unexpected situation. When someone does something unexpected, the energy will kick in on its own. And that's when you'll get hurt and stuff.
You don't feel like your intention is...
No. See, there you're just pushing yourself. You see that? And that's not the gentle, slow push. That's like a sudden jam. But that's okay too. You can do anything.
So that's...
Oh, that's way heavy. It's already gone way off the tracks by then. So, and I would do gentle, slow push on you, right? Now you've got my arms, you've got everything, right? So, why does your body still have to move? Even though you have all this great stuff, your body, see that? Why did your foot like trip like that, right? See that? Gentle, slow, everything. I want to do it on a different body type here. So again, the same kind of thing. He's going to go gentle and slow. Right, good. No. See, already his body's messed up, right? Messed up. It gets too heavy. So try again. This gentle air push, right? Whoop, but I'm feeling it, so I know how to redirect it. I can break it. I can do things with the fingers. Try again. It's already gone wrong because I can move my shoulder freely. You don't want to give them that freedom. If I can move my shoulder freely, it means you haven't taken away my freedom yet. So you need to take away all my freedom, so I have no choice but to just, fall back, okay? And there's different ways I can do it. Like I could just resist it. Like you push, I could just do earth mode, so I'm just going to resist it. Push, keep push. And finally he's going to go out, right? That's earth mode. Or, as he begins to push, I can do it this way, right? That is the water mode, okay? So either way. Or you can do what I call local water mode, which is where he begins to push, and I just slip it in place. I don't try to move his body, I just slip it in place, okay? So you can get all these natural chi-nas from it. So this is what we're doing, slow push work. Yeah. Now, I will do slow push on you, and let's see. That is, whoop, not good, right? Because even though he took some away with his arms, but why does his body have to move? That's the key. Don't worry about what happens with his arms. Watch his body. See how gentle? It's not like a sudden jam. It's very gentle. And eventually, you have to move your body. So you do that to me. Start gentle, and eventually I'll have to move my body, right? Something has gone wrong. See? So, again. A little fast, right? It's okay, but we're trying to go super slow. And I don't Also, I don't have to underhook it. People like to get on the internet and say, oh, Scott, he's just underhooking, that's bad because he's already controlling me. Okay, so we won't underhook. The same work. But see, something went wrong. I'm not underhooking him in this sense, right? I'm just touching him. Okay. Something went wrong. Just a little bit. It's not going to go dramatically wrong. Don't look for drama. It's just a little bit wrong. It's not grossly wrong at all. It's just like a little bit from the beginning. Something just went. See that? Something just went a little bit wrong. Not grossly wrong at all. It's not like his body's flying 50 feet. It's just a little bit. Why doesn't it quite work? That's the feeling. Yeah, go ahead. That's the feeling you have to have. When my shoulders all up, you should be able to do something with that. That's good. You should be able to do something. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So this is the slow push.
Like if you're pushing up here like this, you're pushing like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, what are you saying? You're going to push with your legs?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going
go.
to use my body.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. What? It's still going just a little bit wrong. Go ahead, use your body, whatever. Why is it still going a little bit wrong? Right? It's good idea, right? No, but that's good, right? See, now he's so-called using his body, which is something he understands as different from what he was doing a minute ago. Okay? So that's good. So do that. But why is it still going just seriously? Just from the beginning. It's like, it's not terribly wrong, right? It's good. I mean, it's not like I'm throwing you across the room. After all, this is a gentle mode, right? But no, it's already gone wrong, and something is not optimal here, right? Right. So you see that? Okay? A little bit wrong from the beginning. That's what you want. Let's try. Slow. Slow. Okay, so he's going to push slow and gentle mode. This is what I call air mode. Okay, but something just doesn't quite work. Why is that? You have to ask yourself. Okay, now I'm not going to underhook him. I'm not going to underhook him. He's going to do the gentle push. No, something went wrong. Try again. And I'm not preempting. See, I will wait for him. I'm not going to like suddenly, right? I'm going to wait. In fact, I can even wait beyond the optimal time. And see, one way to do it is as he begins, you take it off. Another way to do it is wait a little bit, let him get into it a little bit, and then take it off at the end, okay? And you can do stuff with it. That experienced martial artists are able to do. You see how he's underhooking you? So as you begin to push, look what happens to this under. As I begin to push, I'm like that, right? But martial arts-wise, that can't be done if you're doing real Tai Chi, okay? So he tried to do the same thing, but it doesn't matter. You don't care about these games. I mean, it's a good game. It's an experienced person game. But you don't care about these things when you're doing. So A mode, I'm going to use strength, and immediately I'm going to be overshot, right? Because he felt that. But this way, that's not going to work, okay? That's Tai Chi mode. So that was very good, you know? So you didn't move your feet, that's great. Now as you go along, just go ahead and push like you did to him. As you go along, you realize you don't even need to move that far back or get into it that much. And he's going to push, and I can just do anything on the spot, right? I don't need to, like, oh, I didn't move my feet. That's good. No, actually, it's quite good. Okay? I'm just saying, the next level, the next level for you will be that even when he comes in strong, doesn't matter. Okay, you don't need to have like too acrobatic a response. But really light. Otherwise, he's going to feel. He's experienced. So don't feel bad, but it's like that's good.
Okay, now take a step. Yes.
So you see, it's difficult, right? So the only way to, if I use strength on him, he's so experienced, right? If I use strength, suppose I use strength on him, there's no chance. Look, I'm just totally defeated from the get-go, right? It's over, right? So you need to do Tai Chi mode, and it may look faster, but it's not really faster. It's not really faster, right? It can also be done this way, just the same, right? It's not really faster. It's just, yeah, he's going to try to wiggle out and do all this stuff, but it doesn't matter. He's just like broken, right away, broken. We have someone over here on this side. I know Wayne's going to talk about it. Yeah.
That time I wasn't actually home.
Okay, now, you notice what's happening here is because partly because of your physical position, since you're up here and he's got good shoulder mobility, so look at that. It's just easy for him to kind of work. If you go this way, his shoulders are good. That means since there's no restriction, if I want to drop a little bit, try that way, right? Now that's a mechanical thing, but it helps your mind, and then you can slowly elevate yourself using the same principle until you get to the point where you're on his shoulder and it won't matter, okay?
Okay. It feels odd to me because he's so, for me, that's low.
I know it's kind of low because
like-
of the height difference, but it's an interesting thing to work with, right? You don't have to get on his hip, which is okay. You can push people on their hip too, but in your case, it's a little too high, right? You can get just on the rib cage, and then just boop, okay?
Okay.
Just try, and then you can play with different heights. You don't always have to do the same height. Very good. See, and you see how it is. He went to some Benmo's camps and stuff, so he knows what he's doing. See, he felt your first impulse. So he was a little more sensitive than you on that one. He felt the first thing you tried. Good. Quite sensitive. I mean. Okay, so he's feeling you, and that's why he's able to turn, right? So what you want to do is, he can't feel you, okay? You have to make sure. If I use strength, look at that. He felt me right away. Look at that. If I use any strength, look, I'm screwed, right? He could do this to me. He could pull me that way, all kind of things. So your only defense is to use real Tai Chi, which may look faster, but it's not really faster. So do what you were doing with him. Defend yourself, but it doesn't matter. See, he took this away, but he put all his tension here. So that part went out. But then it's a temptation to be too hard. I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Every correction is also a problem, creates a problem. It's like, it's so weird. Okay. Now it's a little too hasty. Take your
Yes.
time. So don't start from a gap, but don't rush either. Just get your nice place. You don't have to over prepare, because then you're teaching him about yourself.
Yes.
If you start doing a few, I gotta get this straight, right? And now I've taught him everything about myself, so when I go, he's just gonna know.
Yeah.
It's like I've handed him my address and PIN number. And everything. But at the same time, you don't want to just walk up to him and just do like that. You want to start in a reasonable position and just toss him. You know, free doesn't mean you go nuts. It just means almost the same thing, except now he could continue to try things. If something doesn't quite work for him, like he pushes, it doesn't quite work. So now he can try something else, and that gives me a chance to sort of be more sensitive and feel stuff and all this kind of business, right? So now we're in continuous, but still gentle. It's not really a fight.
It's interesting how the chin naturally happens.
It's all natural. Yeah, right. It just happens. Yeah. There's no attempt to work a technique here. And yeah, see, you can take advantage of my leaning. You can take advantage of all kinds of things.
I really would like it if I can do this switch and not ever get more than 4 ounces.
Yeah.
Right? So you that sense of bouncing off. Right?
Like an elephant's trunk,
Feels
right?
like, well,
Your arm should be like an elephant's trunk.
No, I don't mean.
See, I'm getting in weird positions on purpose
Push again.
to kind of help you. See, now look at that. He wants to do
Like, well, I should have
my arm, but that's okay.
walked.
See the crazy thing? But that's all right. If you just let it go, I don't mind. He can do what he wants. He can attempt to do what he wants with my body, and whatever is going to happen happens. Okay? So be free. Let him be water. And in this mode, if you're playing in the park in China, I don't recommend giving up to the degree that I'm doing here, because people will take advantage of that and
Look at that.
do all kinds of nasty things. And they'll work on your knees and shit. So, but for this mode where we're all friends, you can really experiment and let him try stuff with you. Okay? Let him play with you a little bit. This is just what I call sports massage.
Yeah.
This is sports massage version of pushing. And see, I'm leaning on, I'm putting weight on him, I'm doing all kind of bad things, but it doesn't matter as long as I'm somewhat relaxed. As long as I'm slightly more relaxed than him. Say he wants to do this, he wants to do that, whatever. And then you can bash him in different ways. This is fun. Now, some people try to get your arm in some kind of weird lock, right? Like they'll try to somehow lock your arm. I don't know.
Get out of it.
What can be done. Yeah, and then just let him have it. Let him have it. Let him have it until you don't anymore.
Yeah.
Let him have it as much as he seems to want it. Okay?
I have that same thing.
Or you could just try straight pushing. Don't worry, you don't have to do something fancy. So, yeah, that's good. And you realize that all these where I'm being nice and he's slipping out of it, I can break his fingers. You realize that, right? Yeah, because when he pushes, if it creates an angle here, and with a very slight difference in my waist, I can easily break it. So this is why what push hands really is Chi Na training.
Oh, interesting.
And see, look how horrible this position is.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
actually
like-
facing away from, so he could push me that way, right? You can push me that way, but I might reverse it at any moment. That's the problem. And I'm leaning, I have no structure. What's wrong with that? Just don't move your foot. Whoop, whoop, that kind of thing, right?
My mind
It's for fun. Now, suppose he pushes both arms at once. This is bad, right? I'm in trouble, right? If he pushes both arms at once. Now, there's two bad things that can happen here. One is I tense up. So, see? Because I gave him a hand. The other, though, is he does it again. And I waited too long. That's bad, too, right? So as he begins, I just want to give it up. Just give it up and do something with it. Okay? Be free. Just don't be too early. Don't be too late. Don't be... Just be free. Whoop. What happened? Right? You push yourself. And then you can follow the person if you want. That's what I call metal skill, but that's it. Sometimes people get tired of waiting and then just push it.
Sit back, separate the
Yeah, that would have been finger break.
This is where you can break the joints. If you choose to use what I call earth mode, then you can break the joints, right? That's what earth mode is actually for. I'll take it. You might think, what is the point of earth mode, right? It's not stupid, right? It's just a demo where they push on you and I resist, and okay, see, I'm a great martial arts master because he can't push me, you know. That's not the point of earth mode. The real point of earth mode, he comes in a hard jam, and sorry, I didn't want to actually hurt you, but the point is, he comes in a hard jam, and you jam it at that moment, bam! You do earth mode in this one place, and bam! You break his fingers right there. Okay, that's the real purpose of earth mode. Okay, who else wants to do? We need to get who's good? Who haven't I done?
Yeah, so that earth mode, it's weird. Like, you just literally feel like you're 8,000 pounds all of a sudden.
Right, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's earth mode.
Yeah.
But then when it's water mode, it's like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. Of course, it's not like that, but it is something. My job is just to stay as relaxed as possible. That's all. Because I don't know what he's going to try to do, right? And sometimes I get into a weird position. Look at this. Now this is considered bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you should be able to do something with that, right? But it's still hard. If you're relaxed enough, it's hard to even use what I'm giving you. So I'm giving you something here. You should be able to do something with that, right? Such a horrible structural position, right? Yeah, you could even use a leg or whatever you want. So I'm leaning, so you should be able to use that lean somehow. But you might go out yourself. This one. Sorry. Some of these more experienced people bring out the martial artist in me. But you see this?
Oh, yeah.
This kind of stuff? You can use your body as the other plane for your Chi Na. Use your body. That's the purpose of earth mode, is your body becomes, you need a lever for Chi Na, right? You need something that's moving and something that is supporting it so that you can turn the thing the wrong way. In earth mode, you're using your body as the plane of support for your Chi Na. You can also use your shoulder and other things. It can be very gentle. And you don't have to underhook him. See, I'm doing this, right? But this is something we used to do in Ben's class last. See, I'm underhooking him.
Yes.
So people say, oh, you're just underhooking him. Then it's easy for you to get away. You don't have to. You could be close. And you do the same thing, same kind of stuff. You could be close. It doesn't matter. See, I'm not underhooking him. So I'm just touching his wrist. Right? So he's going to do stuff. And I'm not going to go beyond his elbow as far as underhook. Okay? Good. You can try different things. Yeah, see? You're going to try up there. Try different things. Yeah, see? Now look at that. Hips, whatever. Stay free. Yeah, see? And try to get me from that side. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can easily make something of that.
Oh, yeah.
If he chooses to insist, So you have to learn to control yourself, right? And then if I want to, I can use my elbow. That's a real move in Tai Chi too. I'm just trying to show you, see, this is my shirt foot. I'm just trying to show you that you do not need to underhook him. So this internet claim that these guys just underhook you all the time. It doesn't have to be that way. We do, I admit, but then you can do like that. Very, very gentle, soft, and slow. Okay, so just get out of it. Okay. Good, see? But very gentle, soft, and slow. Very gentle, soft, and slow. Without moving your feet. You see, he knows what's going to happen, right? We all know about it. But why is it so hard to move? Now you do soft and slow version on me. You see? No. But try. Yeah, go ahead. Soft and slow. Soft and slow, just like I was doing with you. Just like I was doing with you. Just make me have no choice but to move. No matter what I do with my arms, it won't matter, right? Because you've sort of got me. Whoops. This palm again. That's fine. So do like I was doing. Just make it impossible for me not to move my feet. Good. What happened there, right? So, but when I do it soft and slow on you, why do you have to move your feet? That's the problem,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
It doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
It looks so stupid. Why should he? Why should he have to move his feet?
Yeah.
Right, so he can do it. He's powerful, though. He's powerful.
Yeah.
He's an experienced martial art guy. Good. Yeah. Footnote, right? Why? We have to ask ourselves, why, even with one hand, why should your foot have to move? Right? One hand, boom. Why? My foot didn't.
Yeah.
See, now there he came in a little faster, a little hard. So did you feel, so my response was just 5% more, right? Because he put 10% more on. Not a whole lot, it was a good test. And then I put 5% more on. You could feel the slight difference, right?
Yes.
Just a little recalibration. Because I felt that slightly more serious intent from him at that moment, which doesn't always happen. And then I will change my response accordingly. And then if we're more in normal mode, you feel that edge is gone, right?
Yeah.
That edge comes from the energy itself. It tries to protect you. So when it feels, before your conscious mind feels, oh, that's a little more serious this time, and then whoop, it'll instantly ramp itself up. And you get a different response. Good. Nice. Good. So he's very creative, right? He could do anything. And my job is just to stay watery at all times. Stay as watery as I can. Even when I'm in a bad place, like this is bad, right? It's double weighted, the structure's wrong, everything's wrong, right? But it's coming into you. So, good. Nice. See how horrible this is? Look at my shoulder. Oh my God, this is like. Okay, let's do something. Up. See, now this could be done every single time, but it gets boring. For the other person, it gets just too boring. So that's why I give up the security perimeter, do stupid things, let them get your arm, get your body, get things that they want to get on you, get you in locks and pins and things like that, and then just see what there is to work with, okay? And eventually you can nudge them just to remind them you're still there. Good. Now see there, you're just pushing yourself, right? You might not realize it. We do a little more of a jolt. If you do these long, slow moves, we can do a little more of a jolt. Just a little bit. Just a little jolt. But you can make that as powerful as you want. You can send them all the way back across the room, but
Just going first?
yeah, just good. See now, sorry, shirt foot. This is a quick jam, right? And he's extremely good at this. So go ahead. Oh, my shirt is not going to survive. Bill. But why isn't it working for him?